Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today, okay, so this is, I don't know, kind of a random topic. I'm just going to talk about dreams I've had. Alright, so there's going to be two stages to this video. First, going to be dreams that I remember that I'll probably never forget in my life. And then there's going to be dreams, okay, well, pause, timeout. Speaking of timeout, play, work, hello? And I got sent to a lobby. So, back, like, a couple weeks ago, actually, probably over a month at this point, I made a Discord just for myself where I just write down any important information I want to know or I want to remember, like any numbers or anything that I'm the only person that will ever be in that Discord. And then in that Discord, I have a channel called Dreams, where every time if I wake up in the middle of the night or like right when I wake up, if I remember a dream, then I'll write it down. And I felt, oh my god, I just basically like in a couple sentences I just described the dream, because otherwise I would easily forget, because you forget dreams so easily and you forget you ever had them. But then just by that like couple sentences, I can instantly remember all the details about the dream. So yeah, that's gonna be part two. Just the random dreams I've written down within the last month or so. No, don't go to me. Oh my gosh. So after recording the video, I realized that I talked way too long about the dreams I remember, and then unless I wanted it to be a 20-minute video, I'd have to split it up. So I'm going to make a part two with dreams I've written down, and this video is gonna be dreams I remember. All right, enjoy the rest of the video. I'm dead. Oh no, okay. Alright, so I don't really know how many dreams I do actually remember. I know like one or two that I definitely remember, but I'll just have to see as I talk which ones I do remember. Alright, so first of all, the dream that is most memorable to me, I'll never forget it in my life. It's like when I think of dreams I've had, this is the one I always think of. This is gonna sound so weird. Alright, so let me set the stage. It's like literally a completely flat grass. Like it's not like a field where there's like tall grass, so there's no hills. It's completely flat, kind of like Flatland of Minecraft, but just like actual land. And this was long before I played Minecraft, so no, this was not inspired by Minecraft. This was like when I was like 6. I had this dream. Anyways, except like about maybe like half a mile apart was just like two parallel rows of trees. So it was like this big alley of like this grass path, if that makes sense. And then in the middle there's this octagon wooden house, and that's where we lived in the dream. It was one floor, it was one room, it was just everything was made out of wood, the floor, the roof, everything. And then like on the side, but it was a fairly big octagon. Actually no, it wasn't. It was like maybe like, I don't know, 50 feet in diameter and radius. I mean, no, yeah, so it was like okay size. I don't really remember. I don't think there was even any beds there. I didn't really think about that when I was dreaming it, but there was like kitchen, there's like, that's pretty much all there was. There's just like a sink somewhere, and that's the only detail my brain put into it. But then so also about like 50 feet away from our house, you walk out the front door and just walk forward for about 50 feet. There's a garden. It's just like a normal little square like family garden, I guess. Why am I defending my? Okay, so we had like tomatoes. We had like I think we had tomatoes, and that's the only thing I kind of remember. Other than that, no clue what was there. But it was like we were kind of like a farm family, except it wasn't really a farm. It was like a small garden. It was like, the garden was like maybe like 20 to 30 feet wide, like 10 feet back. It was pretty small. But okay, so we went out. We were like getting our tomatoes and whatever. We were just like picking them. And then as my family and I started to walk in, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get some extra potatoes today. So that's exactly what I did. I like stayed after, like all family was still inside. It was still like bright daylight, and everything was fine. I was picking some extra tomatoes or something. I don't know why. I don't really think I knew how gardens work, because you can't just pick more tomatoes than there are. I don't really know what I was thinking. But anyways, so I was just picking them, and then suddenly out of the corner of my eye I saw something really far away, like miles away, barely in my distance. Was a giant piggy bank. Okay, it sounds weird. It gets weirder. Alright, so there's a giant piggy bank really far away. I was like, okay, cool. And then I started walking back in the house, because like, why is there a giant piggy bank? I'm kind of freaked out about that. And then, so I look away from the piggy bank, and I start walking back towards my house. And then I look back like 5 seconds later, and it's like right there. It's like within a couple hundred feet of me. And then, okay, I didn't realize how big the piggy bank was at first, but the thing is like at least 50 feet tall. It's just a giant piggy bank. It doesn't show any signs of life. It's just kind of like there. Also, it's really windy outside. Sorry if you can hear wind. Somehow, the piggy bank communicated to me that it wanted me to get inside of it and go on like a magical journey or something. So, guess what I did? Next thing I know, just somehow in my brain it communicated that to me. But next thing I know, like boom, like snap of a finger, I'm suddenly inside the piggy bank. It's like a pretty nice tile floor in there. And then like the piggy bank is flying through space on rockets. Like its feet are rockets. And then sounds bad, it's gonna get worse. So we're just kinda like flying through space. I don't really know what's going on. And then we show up, we land at where I used to live. Like the courtyard where I used to live. Not this house, obviously. Not the house before, but the house before that. When I was about this age. No, it was, I think it was even at this point, when I was like 6, it was the house I used to live in. So I was like, alright, what are we doing here? And this is the end of the dream, by the way. I don't know, it's a very, like messed up, not organized dream. But, somehow, my brain communicated to me that because there was rust and, like, dirt on the ground near the house, because I think that's where my dad lived, the piggy bank killed my dad. The piggy bank killed my dad! Except, for whatever reason, in my dream, I was like, oh well. Like, I didn't care. Okay, I'm not, okay, that's not what I'd be like in real life. Of course I love my dad, okay, of course. But, it's just like, in my dream, I was like, oh well, I shrugged it off and, like, moved on with my day. And that's the first dream. I don't know, I kind of wish there was a cohesive story there, but there really wasn't. Oh, happiness level 180. Alright, dream number 2. Alright, so this dream was the first lucid dream I ever had. If you don't know what that is, I think Juice WRLD made a song on it. It's like, you know what's going on in your dreams. Like, you realize you're dreaming and you can control it because it's your dream. You can do what you want. But this was probably around the time I was 10, maybe. Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe around the time I was 10. So this is later than the other dream. I was in New York City, or at least what I thought was New York City. There was like, it was like the city was organized into like blocks, and like, except there was like the buildings weren't big. And I just realized I was dreaming. This one isn't too special. I mean, basically I started like flying around, and anything I wanted just appeared. And then at some point there's this house that was made, it was like a giant floating sphere of water that I just floated into. And then my brother got mad at me in the dream, and I woke up. But anyways, next dream. So let me set the scene. Let me set the scene for this one. We're on a beach. There's this hut just in the beach. A very small hut, like on stilts, like floating above everything else. I'm gonna bully this guy real quick. There we go. Alright, so there's this hut floating above everything else. And that's all that has to do with anything. And then we go into, there's like this jungle right near the beach, okay? Anyways, like I was saying, there's a beach, there's a hut, and then there's this jungle. Inside the jungle, like really high up, like 50 feet up on the trees, there are these magical fruits. And the fruits, when you eat them, you get a random superpower. And for some reason, it was really easy for us 10-year-old kids to climb up onto this 50-foot tree and get a fruit and eat it. So like people were eating the fruits, they could like fly, they could teleport, they could do all this cool stuff. And then I ate a fruit, and nothing happened. Not like, I don't know why, but nothing happened. So I was like, okay, I'll eat another one. I ate another one, nothing happened. I don't really remember entirely what it was, but I know it did give me a superpower, I think. But it was like the most lame superpower ever. Like, it barely affected anything. So I was like, alright, I'll eat another one. But it didn't do anything from then on. So, this one, I guess it was supposed to be like a moral of the story. Because like later, my superpower turned into like really cool. And I was better than all the other guys. But it's like, be patient or whatever. I don't know, that's the moral of that story. Okay, another one. Another lucid dream I had. I was like, it was like a hero versus a villain. I set this up in my head because I was like, I want to fight a villain. So I did. And then my superpower was I was like in spectator mode on Minecraft. I could just fly through the ground and fly through the air. Didn't matter. Please don't kill me. I have stuff on me. Okay. Anyway, so my superpower is spectator mode. But like my enemy was some sort of like magician guy. Like he fell off a building. But then like when he hit the ground, he just phased through it and like came back up. And we had this really cool fight, and then I woke up in the middle of the stupid dream! I always wake up in the middle of the dreams. It's so dumb. Alright, let me tell you one more dream, and hopefully it finishes off the video, because this is going to be mostly uncut, and I've already been recording for like over 15 minutes, so it's going to be around a 10-minute video. Not for ad revenue, I swear. This one wasn't that long ago, but I do remember it. It was probably within the last couple months. Be prepared for the best dream you've ever heard in your life. So like, KSI, good start, KSI. He was live streaming, and I was there. I was literally on his live stream with him. And somehow I was like a well-known YouTuber, like really well-known, like millions of subscribers. And he challenged me to a rap battle. But here, keep in mind, you've seen my face reveal. I'm white. I can't do that. So here I was, like live streaming in front of like 100,000 people. I don't even know why so many people were watching a stream, but apparently they were. It's like 100,000 people watching me completely embarrass myself in front of everyone. Like, I didn't know how to do anything, because believe it or not, I don't really have rap battles too often. And by too often, I mean, I have never had a legitimate, like, rap battle in my life. I've done a couple, like, joke ones where, like, we purposely make the lyrics and stuff bad. But that's not, like, he was actually, like, dissing me, and, like, oh. It wasn't, so here I was, right, ruining my reputation. I don't even know what my reputation was, but apparently it was ruined. Like, I looked stupid. KSI was, like, just going ham. He was, like, for some reason having, like, really good lyrics for once. He, like, and then I was just sitting there, like, when he was like, all right, you're up. And I was like, sat there. And he did his, like, KSI laugh, where, like, I don't really want to imitate it, because I don't want to sound stupid, but he did his little KSI laugh, and I was just sitting there. And then suddenly I became Joe Weller, and he beat me up. I don't know. Okay, so a lot of those dreams weren't very cohesive, because they were a long time ago, and I'm running purely off memory. But I am going to do another video in the near future, probably, of dreams that I have written down, and, like, the details in the dreams. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that regardless of how people like this video, unless people really hate this video. But yeah, the other dreams are probably going to be more cohesive and stuff. Hold on. Thank you all so much for watching. Okay, I don't know, this is a weird type of video, but talking about dreams is so fun, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you all for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. This was more of like a commentary, less cut video. Hopefully, I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know, it's different style, so let me know if you like this or if you don't. I'm actually genuinely curious. I'll make a new video on, like, better dreams and stuff. Those are just, like, the weirdest, most memorable dreams I've had. There's so many more that I probably forgot that are so much more interesting and that have more details, but I just forgot them, so I can't really do anything about that. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.